So it's already recording, so you just got to hold it.
Yeah.
Let's get Buddy on there. So obviously he doesn't like his collar being grabbed. And again, like I said, it's because it's been grabbed in frustration when he's not listening. So what I want to start teaching him is grab his collar. Treat. And you can just practice this in the evening. Grab his collar. Treat. The thing about beagles, good thing about beagles is they're so food motivated that often you bring food out, they can't really think about anything else. So you can grab his collar. Yeah. But the mistake people do is when the dog doesn't listen to them, they come and grab the dog and lead the dog to where they want it, but they do it from frustration. So what happens is the dog, that energy comes and grabs hold of them, and they panic and they just turn around and just snap at it. And then what happens is when he's done that, you've moved away, so he's learnt that snapping at you whenever you grab his collar is going to get you to go away. So look, grabbing his collar. See his paw goes up, a little bit concerned. Paw goes back down, gets a treat. When dogs will often lift their paw up when they're getting a bit unsure about something. So you see when his paw come up, I stopped shaking his collar. I just held it there. And as soon as his paw come back on the floor, now you're trying to give me your paw, because I keep saying paw, right? But as soon as his paw went back on the floor, you're so interested in the food, aren't you, mate?
Always.
So, a little bit concerned there. See, a bit concerned, because again, it was more in an aggressive. It was more in an aggressive manner. Yeah. So let him go through it. There we go. Stops fighting. Gets a treat. Because again, it's the way that you would have done it, where you're just going to swoop in and grab it. That's what you want to. There we go. And of course, you see what happened there. He did put his teeth on me a little bit, but I didn't move my hand away. And you see how. Then when he stopped, I gave him a reward. And then because we went through that, he comes straight back over to me. So there's a moment of weakness in his mind, but I didn't get frustrated with him. I didn't panic. I didn't get unsure. I didn't go, "Oi, what are you doing?" I didn't grab his collar more aggressively when he did that, which is the common response. And as a result, he comes straight over to me like, "Hey, no hard feelings."
Yeah.
So grab his collar. Treat. You made a freaking big zero of that one, didn't you, mate? Grab his collar. So just going to leave it a second. You're doing good. Yeah, give me a paw. Give me a paw. Yeah. Oh, you're licking me. Oh, look at you. Good little doggy. You good little doggy, you. So again, grab his collar. See how he feels. Pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Woo, woo, woo. Treat. So I'm teaching him, look, grabbing your collar is actually a good thing. Okay? Because you should be able to lead a dog, but people do it so wrong. They just grab the dog out of frustration. So of course the dog's going to turn around. If somebody grabbed hold of me frustratedly, I'm going to swing back in him with an elbow. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? Yeah?